Ready?
I got a couple more to say. I'm sorry. Are we good? We're not going to do music. Okay. You're on. We got
One, two, 1, 2. Why do I sound so low? Shut up. I'm low as the motherfucker. 1, 2, 1, 2. I can't hear me. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. All right. Good evening and welcome to episode 38 of the No Filter podcast. My name is Taj LaRock, aka Mr. No Filter. Try that again. There you go. Wait. What's your name? And in the background?
Yo, DJ Jonah.
Right.
guessing as usual. To our far right from Let's Bubble Butt. Oh,
Optimus Prime. Hey, what's the name of your planet?
Uh,
We got Optimus Prime in the building. I'm coughing. I wish y'all quarantine my motherfucker. I won't come out for days. But if y'all could please bring by some shrubbery for me real quick. Rubbing out, well, not really just alcohol, but without the rubbing part. Hold on, and to my left, homegirl, she ain't been here in a minute. The struggle is real. Work is very real. Wait, where you been the last few days? Mecklenburg, Pennsylvania. They sound like they make good biscuits.
No, they make really good beer though.
yeah, they do.
Really good biscuits.
Amish
You bring
food
one
on
back.
point. Yeah.
Oh, you with the Amish? Man, all they do is drink and fuck.
It wasn't bad.
When you say bad, was not bad. Take it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I honestly,
Oh, that's probably right. That's probably right.
I'm not even joking.
Based on who it is and what's going on. Alrighty then, sir. No, I mean you, sir. Talk to me about you. How was your week?
My truck was giving me issues. Everybody knows I got a lifted truck, so transmission finally gave out. And be your due diligence as far as when it comes to warranties. I brought it extended warranty. Found out the warranty is not valid for the type of vehicle that I had. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm currently negotiating with the company. I ain't gonna say no names, but they don't make things right. That's another part. But that's where I'm at. So besides that, I mean, I woke up another day, got a chance to ride. I haven't rode in a while. So finally got out on the bike. Had some weather, able to get the wind in my hair, and
I really wish I could turn the camera on and let him see what the fuck you did, but I won't. His bike is inside, man. He watered it, he fed it. It's good. I think he put it to sleep. Yeah, he's taking a quick nap. Come closer to me, man. I can't reach your lap from over there. I will, just a little bit. Come on in.
yeah.
And jumping in, let's not forget DJ Geronimo. Thanks.
Amen.
Are you talking about stupid lazy people, or are you talking about these bitch niggas that we gotta talk about or something? Let's run. Please give us an example of what you mean. Take my chair.
Yeah.
Give him your chair. Take my chair. I'll stand. I mean, we can talk about stupid motherfuckers who's playing like there's no coronavirus and want to cough and act like this shit's funny. For the record, if you do that shit around me, I will fuck you up on the way to the hospital. Yeah, cough now. Not cough now. Cough now.
It's not funny, but it's serious. Yeah.
I am promoting violence. Like you don't, I will. Okay. So talk to like what's really on your like you seem like you got some shit on your mind. Let's talk about it. Tell them why you mad, son.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Standing on line will make you want to beat a person. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's 2020, and to me, the only thing that's stable is where the horses be.
I mean, you know, all jokes aside, I mean, to add on to that, I mean, one of the things is make sure you you shouldn't have to be told to stay clean. You know, cover your mouth when you cough, cover your mouth when you sneeze. You know,
if you're gonna do that, we I don't mean to cut you. I just want to make let's talk about this coronavirus shit because that shit is. I mean, if you go about being clean and all that,
we try to educate, have fun at the same time. So just be conscious of other people. That's really where it comes down to. So with that being said, make sure your hygiene is on point.
I guess I'll ask this question: why y'all just deciding to be clean now?
I mean, I mean.
Oh, sorry, that's not bad.
It's all right. I mean,
inconsiderate fucks. That's exactly what he's talking about. Like, yeah, like, fuck you mean?
I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to. I mean, we were raised with certain codes. I mean, you get your ass whooped if you go outside and you don't come in and wash your feet or go bathe. I mean, there were principles that we had to follow. I mean, my mom didn't play around with that. So I don't know if it's a generation thing or just people got lazy and when they got they just responsibly love. I don't know. What are your thoughts? It is.
I don't panic first to find a whole be innocent on the regular. These people that are going out and buying everything else. I mean,
I don't understand. I just don't understand how the fuck you can tell me that we go to the store now and there's no antibacterial and no toilet paper. Like, what the fuck was y'all doing?
Oh, using nothing.
Yo, we should do an episode called "Grind My Gears." You know what really grinds my gears? I can't stand motherfuckers who won't drink nothing but bottled water, but use regular ice to make it cold. Fuck is you doing, man? Why are you wasting time and shit? How the fuck you using bottled water and regular ice, and then you might as well just drink the motherfucking faucet water. But anyway, we don't want to get me started on the shit that makes me mad.
We all have these virus going around. Just be conscious of all jokes aside, I do appreciate the cheap flights. So my pockets is definitely enjoying that because getting 4 flights and plan to work tomorrow. I thought I was about to get a helicopter ride.
I ain't taking no helicopter rides anymore. I saw how that shit worked out for Kobe. I did. I'm just saying, like, shit. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. He owned that helicopter. He stopped traveling. He used to travel by helicopter because it took too much time in his life to get to where he was going. So that's what I'm saying. That was some real bullshit. That was a regular, a routine fucking flight. Yeah, let me tell y'all something real quick. So if y'all see me look over every once in a while, my daughter is in here and I'm talking, I talk reckless on here. And I gotta keep that in mind. I'm not gonna not be me, but every once in a while I catch myself and I look over. No, that's what I just said. I will not change. But I will catch myself like, she heard me just say this chick made him anyway.
Once again, be conscious out there. If you're not feeling well, go to the doctor, get checked. If you are not feeling well, you don't want to go to the doctor, stay your ass home.
But we're gonna educate people. We gotta educate them on what do you mean not feeling? What's not feeling well? Like your stomach hurt? Because that's not a reason. If your stomach hurt, I don't give a fuck. Go shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can use all that toilet paper y'all buying for that. So we need to distinguish the difference between feeling sick and what they need to run to. So if you need help, I'll tell you, motherfucker. If your throat hurt or your throat dry, drink something. Go get checked out.
Online, and this is based off of PC, the people may experience runny noses, sore throat, cough, fever, and difficulty with breathing. So those are the signs of coronavirus.
Every morning when you wake up,
What they say, hold your breath.
take a deep breath. If you can hold it for 10 seconds without coughing or anything, you're on the right track.
Look at the signs. So once again, just to repeat it again, having a runny nose, sore throat, coughing, fever, difficulty with breathing. So those are the signs for the coronavirus. They actually got a remedy to fix it. Just want to give you guys a heads up.
And Javon, I can be honest with you that the others haven't been really talking. So, hey, Optimus, can you say something in the mic for Mr. Javon? That's what he needed to say. He said the only mics that was working was ours, but I know that, I think because we all haven't been talking, maybe it doesn't seem like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Absolutely. I want to make sure I respond to my brother who's helping us out here. I appreciate that. And then we can jump into the show.
With that being said, happy Friday's Eve. About goddamn time.
So, look, I'm gonna jump right in. I feel like I want to fuck with Optimus first. I like fucking with him first. His point of view is amazing. Would you do a reality show with your significant other? Do you know what a reality show entails? They follow you around. Yeah. You fuck on camera.
Well, they got Netflix.
They got what? That's not gonna be on Netflix, bro.
I mean,
No, that's the Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna catch me fucking. Make sure I know so I can make sure I give you all the right stroke. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I got shit stains on my collar so my ass touch the back of my head. You do it. You do it. So you get paid for it. Well, how much would you have to get to do it? I'll give a number. All right, so for this season, hold on. No, for this season, 13 episodes, I'll give you 100,000. That's for both of them. You doing it? 13 episodes, they're giving the two of you 100,000 for the both of you. That's 50,000 a piece. If you fucking her right, that's 70,000 for you, 30 for her. So what would it take for you to expose all your business? Now, would you act up for the show? Would you do shit just for the screen? Are there things you would hold back because you're on the show? Okay. So that's something you put in the contract before the show started? Max, can I swing over? I want to make sure I catch her in it because I want to get Miss Homegirl. Would you do a reality show with your significant other? Is there anything that you would not do for the camera? You wouldn't expose your body? What part of, like your whole body?
Like,
No, it's a reality show.
all right, very well. Yeah.
No, but okay, so here's why I'm asking this because see, we've talked about it before. You got PPP, right?
Right.
I mean,
oh god. Okay. Okay.
You would take a quarter of what you make right now to just do this shit.
I got you. It's a hobby. Yeah. You want to be compensated. I get. People say that your job should be what you love. Love it. Hey, well, it's okay. But you just. Okay.
If I'm bringing
Okay. Gotcha.
Would you do a porn? Would you do a porno with your significant other for
Pornhub.
No, I'm just asking a question. Like, how far would you go in reality? 150,000. Well, the reason I ask is because amateur porn has become the thing. It's the biggest thing out there right now. What is it? Rock and Shay? Rock and Shay. You never heard of them? Check them out. They got it popping. It's a couple who does it. I never asked them. I don't go in the room. It probably smells like Badissi. I'm not involved in that. But I'm saying, so would you do a porn for the right price?
I would.
What's the right price?
I don't know.
50 stacks.
Because from the start you're in.
It's me. 50 stacks. I'll fuck you for free on the top of the Empire State Building. I'm just keeping it a buck. While you sipping from your glass.
Oh. Y'all need our own.
Not at all. I'm trying to make a point.
She's sweating right now.
I'm not.
She's not sweating.
I'm not sweating.
She doesn't sweat.
I don't really
Oh, we did.
We're gonna come back. So let me ask you: Would you do a porno with your significant other for the right price? Not at all. Not at all. Nah. I'm talking about in America. I'm talking about the motherfucker be on Pornhub, XNXX, X Hamster, but they're giving you 1.2 million, two of you to share.
You got 10 seconds.
1.2 million. But
I think you should.
but everybody you know can go and Google Optimus Prime and Mrs. Prime.
I think
So next question. If you did the porn with your significant other, 1.2 million, would you have stipulations of what you would not do?
Touching my ass.
Yeah, but that goes regardless of anything you do in life. Okay, nah, pegging is a different ball. You can lick my ass, just for the record. Fuck out of it. It ain't me licking shit.
Yes, son.
You can lick my ass while I'm taking a shot. You can get a straw. I'm not doing it on a regular basis, but for 1.2 million, shit, you have to pay me extra 50,000 to tell them to stop. Fuck out of here. Right. Not well. I mean, the obvious shit. Like, yeah. So for 1 point, if they want me to do like whatever, I'm telling you right now, if they can pay me 1.2, they can pay me 2.4. I'm gonna try to get the rest of it out of it. That's just me. So So let me just tell you, one of the interesting things about tonight's episode is this is gonna be the first one that we do where Mr. Waistline is gonna be sober, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna take advantage of this shit. So, would you do a reality show? What's your fee?
For me, I need at least $1 million. I ain't gonna lie.
So $1 million? Yeah, I can tell you right now. Are you sure you're that interesting? Like you and your girl, are you sure you're that interesting? So you would act up for the cat?
That's telling my personal business to people that I don't know. So I got to get compensated
So
because it could jeopardize my future for other things.
so for that $1 million though,
Mm.
there's nothing that there's no holding back. They can
Nah.
follow you wherever.
Yeah.
I think that might work best.
I don't put. Yes.
But
Have
so
you-
if they're paying you $1 million, what you don't understand about reality TV, and I've watched a lot of,
Yeah.
you're gonna kind of once you understand what it is, you're gonna do what they tell you to do.
For the dollar.
I mean, you know, I would have to.
Well, I
Yeah.
think you make the stipulations.
Because I know how social media can impact whether positive or negative direction. I want to make sure that I'm compensated, so that if it has anything that's going to affect the future retribution or anything in that's mindset, I want to make sure I'm getting paid for it. That's my cost. I want $1 million.
That's what you want is what you want. I'll tell y'all that money talks and bullshit runs the marathon. And for me, first of all, I'm single, right? So for me to do the show, I would have to find the right person. Like at this point, this is all for television. What I'm really doing in my life is not for the television. I'm really private. You know what I'm saying? For instance, if you really followed me around, 90% of the time you would not like what you see. You know what I'm saying? I'm carrying guns. I'm like you know what I'm saying? Just real shit. So for me, it would be a whole fucking show. So I would find the right person. I would probably, you'd have to put me up in the right house. Y'all want to do a show? Let's do a show. And for that porn shit, if that shit was not going online, I fuck in front of everybody in this room except my daughter. Y'all can watch for free. But if we're gonna put it online, then yeah, we gotta talk numbers. I want like recording on. I want publishing rights. I want like for every hit. I want like an upfront. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, royalties. But I'm saying there's royalties. Yeah. I want to fuck the person where they make noise, where they start to sample this person make noise. I want rights on it. Like if I do it, what I'm saying is I want $1 million up front, and then I want for like every hit, every stream, you got to pay me for this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is how you do. Like if every time that they use your song in a movie, you
throw it out there. Now, are you saying that that's what you're gonna get before taxes, after taxes? There's a big difference. So I'm trying to. I need to get it after taxes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how my bank account works. That money's gonna. No, seriously. I got a bank account that's my dividends I can live off of.
I'm from the Caribbean, right? And although I'm from the Caribbean, I'm still just black. And as black people, I don't got time for that tax shit. Y'all need to take care of the taxes. My million. Yeah. I'm not caught up in that bullshit.
I'm gonna get. But after tax, you looking at what?
725,
800. Like you're gonna get hit pretty hard. So I need to get that money after taxes.
I agree with that shit. Literally.
Yeah.
DJ Geronimo, you want in on this conversation? I didn't.
All right, but let's get into the topic. What we got to talk
You
about?
want a new topic?
Yeah.
I can go again. Yeah. I'm in the mood. I'm gonna start with Mrs. No Filter. So you with your man. What's the longest relationship you ever been in? 7 years. You with your man 4.5. You come home and you meet your significant other in bed. with someone of the same sex. How do you deal with that?
He got mail money. He got mail money.
Yo, we have this is actually walking away
I'm
from the
telling you
conversation.
right now. Because
You feel violated? Jump in. Mm. Oh gosh. Okay. So you're gonna talk with them while you have boiling water in your hand.
You're gonna talk to them. So you're gonna talk to them with boiling water in your hand while he's getting his dick sucked. Does it? Okay, listen. We can walk in on them acting up together. You can walk in and they both lay in bed butt naked watching fucking Gilligan's Island. Does it really make a difference? It's. I got this. You came in after work, so it's still light. Still light in the room. It's still light in the room.
like I said at first, he got mail money.
Oh gosh.
Actually,
So come. So you would shoot him for fucking another dude?
Are you buying
Now here,
I burn that bitch down. That's the reason.
Oh god.
so I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, as DJ Jerron about to go, in my mind and everybody else who's listening, the first thing you're gonna say is a dude to be like, oh cool. Go ahead.
Oh.
Mm. No, not in my. Right. Like, that's not in my. Have you actually that? Okay. I just grabbed my clothes and walked. That's what I didn't say a word to anyone. My clothes. Not worth it. I was it. Try to whatever. So I guess I can. Okay. But at the end of the day, though, check this out. People are gonna be who they are. Okay. Honestly, nothing. Okay. But somebody can love you and still do some shit like that. Yeah. Because it's society. But at the end of the day, there's that. Yeah. But in general, some people are weak. If they make that decision, gotcha. As far as you, I agree. My true. I
Hold
mean,
on, everybody stop. Listen, for some reason they say they can only hear me. And I'm gonna think it's because we're not leaning into the mic. But because we can hear everything, everybody's clear, everything's right. So I have no idea. So everybody la 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 la. No, we're not asking. At the end of the day, it don't matter. We're doing this for us. So I heard you. I think B heard you. I think Pocahontas. What is it? You're not ugly. You're not like you're ugly. I mean,
but I've been, in agreement with DJ Geronimo. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, after going through a divorce, separate, it's a value freedom.
I can't hear you at all.
You can.
You can hear me though. One, two, 1, 2. He cannot. Yeah, that's crazy. I guess I'm gonna talk for the rest of the motherfucking night. Yeah, so you don't have to be like y'all. Somebody come over here with me, but yeah, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I walk in and I find my woman in bed with another woman, I'm probably gonna sit down and watch. I'm gonna kick back. I'm gonna pour a drink. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna roll me a tree. I'm gonna sit back and watch.
Why would you not?
If you want to talk to me about this, you got to come over here. We can do this together. Make up your mind what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I got this. She gonna come over here. We're gonna talk about it.
Hear me? Just or so you can hear me.
All right. So let's run with this. Me and you. Let's do this together. So I'm saying I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch the shit to start off with. 1, 2. So what's your debate when it comes to that?
No, I'm saying why would it be upset?
I didn't say I wouldn't be upset. I said I would sit and watch. I didn't really get anywhere else. But as soon as I said it, you were like, oh, wait, what? No, come over here. Let's talk about it. It's a podcast. It's what we do. Okay. I'm not saying I would be or I wouldn't be upset. I'll say I'd sit back and watch. For instance, it would depend on who she's with. If it's somebody that you were vibing with all the time, maybe at some point I was like, what the fuck is going on with y'all? Okay. You're like, nah, I ain't even like that. And then I come home and I meet it. Yeah, but I'm going to sit back and watch. Because at the end of the day, men, we just talked about porn. Men watch this shit. If I'm already done with you, I'm gonna get everything I got to get about you. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna watch this shit. I might even try to join in. Okay. If I meet a woman, if I walk in and meet a woman fucking another dude, I'm going to treat her like the hoe that she's acting like. I'm gonna go on the other end, and while he's hitting, I'll make you suck my dick and make you do all these things. I'm gonna treat you like the hoe that I see you as at that point, and then we can go from there.
But she,
I'm not saying. I said I didn't say that. I said if I walk in, it depends on who the female is.
So after
show you in the mic.
Okay, so after you watch, right? Mm-hmm.
It depends on who it is. It depends on how passionate the situation is.
So you see a girl that you and you question her about it.
Obviously, there's something going on. You're in the fucking bed. What do you mean?
Like, are you?
I just told you what I would do. I would sit back and I would just watch.
No, I'm saying after it's done.
Once it's everybody.
Right.
It's hard for me to say because you're not gonna. No, wait. Let me say because you're not gonna necessarily know I'm upset. Because I'm the kind of like. What are you supposed to do? It's two women in bed with each other. Name one dude who would be like, "What do you mean you got mad and you beat with somebody up, or you shot him, or you got mad, or you?" I'm supposed to sit back and chill. So I'm gonna do what it is I'm supposed to do. The conversation with me and her alone is gonna be a different ballgame.
Okay.
What's going on? Why are you doing this? Why didn't you bring it to me? Is she gonna be a regular with us? Is she my competition? Because I don't compete with nobody. You can have this motherfucker. For what? Why am I competing? It was tough enough, more than likely, to get you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's difficult to get a woman where you're in a relationship. It's not the easiest thing in the world. So I've worked hard. I've got you, and now you fucking with somebody else.
But are you more
Listen, cheating is cheating, right? But it feels better when it's not another dude to a man because pride comes into play. When another dude is fucking the shit out your girl, when another dude is fucking your girl, it's a matter of, is this dude better than me? If it's going on with a woman, you just want something different. At least for me.
right?
The biggest problem for me is why wasn't it brought to me so we could have talked about it, maybe done it together.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
So let me ask you something.
Mhm.
Same question. You walk in, you meet your man laying in bed. They're not even fucking. They laying in bed. They ain't sweat, they ain't pouring, but this motherfucker's looking a little shiny. They laying in the bed together watching UFC. Would you prefer?
I,
Would you prefer that said George Michael videos? Or they weren't watching. They were laying there and the ceiling fan is on. They were laughing
yeah,
and talking.
no,
So what's the problem?
that's just like
They quoting scripture, but they both make it.
yeah. Ask if
Why do they have to ask for forgiveness?
hey,
What would you do? You walking and you see them laying in bed, nothing on. I mean, they got sheets up to their waist.
yeah,
They
man.
no shirts, and they chilling, they giggling, they chilling, and giggling.
You know what? I was
You know what?
so
You know what? No blanket, no sheet. The nigga, his dick stuck to his left leg.
I would be enraged. I would be
Why would you be embarrassed?
because it's like that was done. What the fuck? Like, so I had no idea.
But what if he wasn't? What if like it was his first time? That doesn't mean something.
How does that mean?
What I say, I mean, he's never. I don't know how to say this because It's down. Yeah, it's down low. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you had to have thought it for a long time. So,
I'm just gonna
but you didn't see him bend his ass over. But you didn't see him bend his ass over. Give me 1 second for everybody listening. As a podcaster, my job is to get everybody to speak on things. In no way, shape, or form is this the way I lead, but I'm trying to push the agenda so I can get some answers because I feel like you got to push people to get the real shit out of them.
No, I would be enraged.
What would you do? Think about it. You in that moment. You walked in, came home from a hard day worth of work. You want to lay with your man. Oh gosh, what that mean? Everything in your way.
Hey,
When I'm angry,
You picking up the TV?
I'm like,
so what is the difference in your reaction if you walked in and saw your man laying with another man and opposed to if you saw him laying with another man?
it would be the same reaction, but I would be more embarrassed. I mean, but at the same time, if it's another man, that's something I cannot fulfill.
The woman.
Whatever you got, like whatever that is,
She hit the nerve.
I know I cannot fulfill whatever. let me find and the island.
What happened to brother?
Don't go nowhere. So, fellas, we're doing this together. I don't know what the fuck is going. Oh, they can hear you now. Okay, so let me ask you.
Yeah.
What would be the difference in your reaction if you walked in and saw him with another woman as opposed to another man? Go ahead and answer. I'm talking to you, dude. Yeah, man. You walk in and see Mrs. Waistline in bed with another woman. Would your reaction be different as opposed if you walked in and saw her with another dude?
Like her having, whether it's opposite sex, same sex, she validated that space. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna wild out. I'm not gonna. I value my trust. I mean, I value.
Another bed?
Listen,
Oh,
you asked me, right?
yeah, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
If it was another man, you wouldn't.
I feel like.
But what if it's your house? Or what if it's a house y'all share?
You know, it is what it is. No, but you're asking me what would I do. Remember, I've been through a divorce already. So my situation, as far as I've experienced situations. I'll talk about it later. But it's not worth my freedom. There's enough females in the world to jeopardize my freedom, and in order to get engaged, you know. So for me, I walk away.
You invest.
I remember. So,
You invest.
that's irrelevant.
Well, investments that none of that shit matters. Let me tell y'all need to be realistic about this. At the end of the day, when the shit comes down, if y'all don't mind, please let me just make a comment to her and y'all can go. Let me explain this to you. The reason you feel like that is because of your age. I'm older, and all that investing time shit, like you go through so many things along the way in life that it doesn't really come down to time. It's like, because everything you do in life is a learning experience. You're constantly giving to something. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you break even. And I think because of your age, it's like, yo, I gave this motherfucker. When you're young, you feel like you can live forever, but you always feel like I gotta do this and I gotta do this. And when you get older, you realize like you've been through so many things. It's kind of like, hey, I tried this, it didn't work, so let me try that. You know what I'm saying? No, y'all pushing me. I tell my age on the show.
Experiences and our life journey, everything's a learning curve. So I can be like, well, she went outside the box, but also what did I do? But I got to take that situation and be like, all right, well, obviously there was something that wasn't working for our relationship for her to want to go out and to experiment with, whether it's a man or a woman. And then I need to take that experience, better myself. Forgive them, but that doesn't mean I want to be with them. I mean, I want to talk to them. No, hell no. Nah, not at all.
Everybody, they say the mics are going in and out. All that other shit. I can tell you all this. I'm not gonna take you back if you cheat on me. I'll still fuck you now and then. That's your business. I'm telling y'all. I'm talking about me because motherfuckers talk that crazy shit. Like if y'all motherfuckers were looking for that wife and you wanna, if you're telling me that you've never fucked an ex before, I'll believe that. If you have fucked your ex at some point in your life before, yeah, I'm not listening to it. I'm telling you like all I said. I said I'll fuck you now and then. I didn't say I'll wife you. Like you will never ever. There's nothing you can do to ever get back in my good graces. Yeah, once you broke that with me, you're done. But I'm telling. But if the sex is, at the end of the day, right? And I agree. But at the end of the day, the smashing part of it, and I'm benefiting. I don't really care about you. I'm not like at that. I can fuck somebody who did that to me. Like no, like we're done. Like you're a side piece. And for the rest of your life, you're gonna like no matter what I do, whether you see me with the most amazing woman in the world and my life is happy from the rest, you could have been that woman, you are now a side piece. Yeah, that's you. Because you're a good Christian citizen. You moved no, you move different. You don't even you don't I can tell you this, I've known you for a long time. If I ever heard you had a side piece, I would be surprised. You're not that dude. Lincoln, you might be that dude. I'm telling you, I am that dude. No, if I'm in a relationship, I won't cheat, but I can be talking to somebody and things are going in the right direction. And because of how we are, I'm not fucking you don't want to have sex. But just guarantee you know that I'm blazing somebody out in the meantime. That's a side piece. You can be my side piece while I'm moving forward with another woman. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mrs. Waistline are trying to build something. Things are going in the right direction, and because we want it to be natural and pure and right, we're not having sex. That chick can still be my side piece. We're comfortable. We know each other. You know what I'm saying? But you will never, ever, not never. I don't give a fuck. You can win the lotto. I'm still not trying to be with you. I don't trust you. I don't care for you I don't care for your character as a person. We can't do it. To it because they're saying they can't hear you. You're a dude. Do you really care about trusting a woman with your body? It's not about you to trust them with your body. It's about you to trust yourself with your decision making. If you and a woman, if you're dealing with a woman, right, and you decide to sleep with her without a condom, and you contract the disease, there is no way in the world you should be mad at her. You should be mad at yourself. So trusting her with your body, no, you need to trust yourself with your body. Protect you. You made a decision. If you felt like if you should have not even been in the situation. You can't, yo. If you a cop and you're out in the field and a motherfucker shoots you and it goes through your bulletproof vest, is it the no? It's not the vest fault. It's you for choosing the profession. You knew what you were getting into. That's a dangerous profession. If you hop on your motorcycle right now and your tire is a little bald in the back and you get into an accident, you chose to ride. Excuse me. What the fuck? My
You corrected yourself.
no, my grammar is strong, son. I talk shit and curse, but my grammar is strong. But I'm just so you can't be mad at somebody if you make the actually you kind of just did. Well, you like it'd be on them. It's on you. Okay, well it's but you said it's not on you. Okay, so repeat what you said so I can. Yeah, I completely misunderstood. We didn't talk about it on that level. I said if you go into it and the motherfucker gives you a disease, you said, nah, fuck that. Okay, so tell me what you said. I want to make sure I understand. No, tell me, don't fix it. Tell me what you said. So Optimus, when we was asking a question and we both said no, 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 no. What were you saying no to when he said it? Okay. All right, all right. All right. So you're trusting a person to be safe. Is that what you're saying? Like you're trusting. They can't hear you.
All right, cool.
Apparently, come closer. Let's have a kumbaya.
All right. So just to clarify, yes, I would not put myself in that predicament. And I'm the type of dude, like I try to get to know the person before taking it to that sexual level. You know, I'm not gonna be like just jumping in one night smash and whatever not. Like I want to make sure that you clean, you're doing your due diligence, taking care of yourself, because I know I'm taking care of myself. Even though I'm protecting myself, I still want to make sure that you're doing the right things to protect yourself. So that's just me as an individual.
You never fucked a questionable hoe?
Nah.
Never? Bro, you ain't lived life yet. You've never fucked a questionable chick with a condom?
Good. I'm just telling you how you asked me how I am. That's
No, you're good.
Yeah.
So can I ask you a question? What's your body count?
I'm not telling you that.
What? Dude, let me explain this to you. I can literally go back
Mhm.
in our episodes and get the information.
No, you can't.
Yes, we had the conversation. Lou did, you did, I did. We all talked about our body count. You may not have given an exact number because you don't remember it.
No, I didn't say.
But
Because
you found a range. Come on now, bro.
Yeah.
Let's not go back. I
Yeah.
have all the
because
episodes.
Mrs. Waistline's been asking me that for a while, and I refuse to answer it, so I'm not incriminating myself.
Yeah, you may not have given an exact answer, but I know the number wasn't 3.
So I'm still not answering it.
No, come back. Come back.
What makes you feel such a
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not dangerous. I feel like I don't ask her. You know, we have a past.
We ain't talking about her. We talking about you.
Okay, so you asked me one question. So so hold on, let me just turn that off real quick. All right, cool. So to answer your question on that, me personally, I feel like what we did prior to meeting up is irrelevant to where we're at right now.
Let me say this. She's not asking you, I am.
Okay?
It's not relevant to your situation. It's us talking right here.
I'm still not gonna answer you.
The reason you won't answer is because you don't want her to know.
No, I just won't answer that.
That's what you get at. That sounds than a motherfucker.
I mean, well, they don't know me, so
Here's the point I'm making.
I'm just very private when it comes to that part of my life.
I can tell you this. Any motherfucker in here who's lived a little bit cannot give you an exact number. There's always going to be at least one you forgot. All right, but when you can go into and say I'm in give or take 7, 10, 30, you won't give a ballpark figure.
Yeah, I'm not giving a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the dun motherfucker. You don't even. That's not no filter.
You call me what you want.
I'm calling you the co-host of the show. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you to give an exact number. Shit, nigga, lie. Fuck you mean? Have you fucked more than 10 people in your life?
What the hell? I plead the fifth.
Yo, move over, man. Let Lincoln sit next to me. Yo, here, take mine, no filter shirt.
Y'all can go all the way.
Would you? Do you even know your body count? Come.
I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not asking them. If you be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, I fuck more than 10 people. It might be 30. If you say I fuck more than 10, it's like, but I do think that a lot of these things play a part in this conversation. Like, for instance, what you would do, like if your body count is low, your respect level for your situation and your trust is probably higher.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked the question. I'm not judging him. If you've only fucked 3 people in your life, I love you for it. But your respect and your trust level will affect your body count.
Yes, because you might not tell them that.
Right.
You're gonna and your spouse cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, it's definitely less than 10. I can say that for sure. Is that good enough? Is that good enough for
No,
you?
you don't have to matter. This is what This is my job on the show is to
Oh,
push
it
the.
is. It's less than 10.
I can tell you that Lucian since '85. I ain't gonna say who that is on YouTube,
Everybody knows.
but she called you a chicken. She also said to speak your truth, Mr. Waistline. But I bet you if we had brought her on the show and asked her a few questions and pressed her, we might have got the same motherfucking answer. Fuck out, I got your back, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I think that hold on. You're the woman on stage right now with us.
Mhm.
Would you honestly tell your body count? Because women, whatever a woman tells you, you usually got to, what is it, multiply it by 3, carry the 2. We had somebody get up. She got up. She don't want to be near the camera. Would you honestly say you would give your body count?
I'm less than 7.
Okay. Less than 7, less than
I'm a
10.
good girl.
I feel like such a horror. I'm looking at you wondering whose number is higher. Yeah, I know. It's only because I'm older, y'all.
Yo,
I've been here for a minute.
so Sean said multiply by 3 for a woman.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So
Yeah, your mother-
21?
so- all right, so we talk about 17 and 18. Gotcha.
Oh, guys, that is hilarious.
Now we can't have this conversation because everybody's being sort of private. But if you had to get the ratio of how many of those people from day 1 till number 18, how many you protected yourself with? The truth, you'd be so. That's why I'm asking these questions. All of this begins to change the game. You know what I'm saying? For instance, I look at the Rasta over here, right? In certain culture, Rasta don't even agree. Condom not even allowed to be used. So if you was a Rasta in your early 20s and changed, I used to do it Rasta and certain, but like, what happens? Sometimes you could have slept with only 10 people in your life, right? But 6 of them was without a condom. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these things are things that make a difference. Go ahead, I see your face.
No, I
Okay.
agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
But I ask the questions not because I've been reckless, but I'm not. I've been a solid individual for a while. But a lot of these things I think come into play. It's amazing on this show how where the topic starts at and where it leads to. This is why I enjoy it. And I feel narcissistic, so I'm gonna step away so my brother can do something because I feel like the mic is all mine.
No, it's all good. I mean, to kind of add on to that, I definitely can understand. And so for me, at least, why my body count was always lower than, the people that I was surrounded was, I have
You about to
sisters.
judge me, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, you might tell me because you was a self-respecting person.
No,
And
no.
I'm joking.
No. But my sisters, they looked up to me. So I had to set a good example of how a man should be and for them to follow. So I had to be conscious of decisions that I had to make for them because my mom was a single mother and I was the father figure for my siblings. So with that being said, I am the oldest boy. I'm the oldest son. So I took the father role at the age of 11 for my siblings. I pretty much raised all of them. And they still act like my damn kids, even though they're my siblings. So my decisions in life was because I had to make sure that they knew what to accept in a man.
And the reason I'm coming over here to say this is because adulting is interesting. So you took an adult role at the age of 11.
Yeah.
And I'm not asking you to answer this, but in my head, when I heard you, I had my back turned. I was like, so what age did you lose your virginity? Because a lot of times the passage of right is things like losing your virginity, your first kiss, things that first drink, certain things like that. When I graduated from high school,
It was 18.
right? So it's
Yeah.
just interesting that you took on that role at 11, and now you say 7 years later. So I think that might have a lot to do with the trust and the respect and the things that you spoke about.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, so that was the main thing. And even still now, I mean, 3 of my siblings are married and they still come to me for suggestions. And, as a woman being married, are they looking into things different or because their husband is doing certain things? So, still to this day, I have to lead by example. So that's really where it comes down to. Oh, yeah, quiet now. Yeah, we good. We good. All right. So next topic. We got some good stuff to talk about. Nah, not yet. Not yet. Yeah. So, yo.
Lincoln walked in. He had a topic he wanted to discuss. You want to wait on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's bring it. So bring it.
All right. So Lincoln.
I think I'll let CK on this.
Go ahead, brother.
We doing what's that called? What's that game called?
Musical chairs.
All right, so talking to a coworker,
Okay.
and she's been married now. She's been married since she was 19. Her and her husband, they got 3 kids together. She's in her 30s now, 34, somewhere in that region.
Okay.
So we were talking about sex the other day, and she was saying how
Wait. You just randomly talk to your coworkers about sex?
yeah,
All the time.
Okay.
So she says that her and her husband use condoms now.
Okay.
She does not like the feel when he busts inside of her, like the whole leakage, it comes out or whatever, and
Because they don't want it flowing out.
she don't like it. Yeah, she don't like
Okay.
that feeling.
Sticky stuff.
Right. So I was
Okay.
like, well, why not just have him bust on your stomach? Well, when he's in, I don't want him to pull it out. So you don't want him to pull it out, but you make him wear a condom, like a grown, like y'all are together. You don't feel like he's cheating.
Good.
You don't feel like he's cheating, but you're making him wear a condom. I mean, if his preference is no, but he's going to go with it because his wife and he's still going to give it to her.
Okay.
But his preference is no.
So let me ask a question. All right. So, and your response to her,
She's bugging.
she's bugging. Yeah.
She's bugging because if I'm the husband,
Mhm.
all right, we're together, we got 3 kids and all the above. You have 2 options.
Take that nut.
You're either going to take it inside you, or I'm going to bust it on your stomach. No, she specified she don't like it. She said from only from the neck down.
So you
She
can bust.
needs to learn to gargle peanut butter.
So my question I wanted to know from everyone watching all of the above is that weird? I thought it was weird, being that you're married for so long.
So let me add on to that.
Go ahead.
So my thoughts is this: unless she doesn't want to get pregnant again.
Can't get.
No. I mean, without knowing the circumstances.
I know what I'm telling you.
Okay.
She can't get
Well,
pregnant.
okay, now I know. But unless a person is not trying to get pregnant and they're not taking birth control pills and things of that nature, I can understand why. But if you my woman and we've been rocking for years, man, I'm busting a nut.
I'm not buying. I told her
I'm not buying no condoms.
I'm not buying a condom.
I'm not. You know how much condoms cost nowadays? I didn't want to know. Good.
Why do you feel like you have to?
Like the feeling?
Take it on your stomach.
For her,
Okay.
as a
Hell yeah, shit.
We don't got kids together. We've been married for 15 years. I'm respecting nothing. I'm not respecting it.
On the booty.
She ain't even like that. She ain't like it.
Busting on the
She
booty.
ain't like it.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
she about to get cheated on.
Come now. Well, so you're saying
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I mean, I did say that too. But anyway,
I'm just letting reality know.
Geronimo, you're opinionated. I know you're in the back.
Right, so let me just. So DJ Geronimo was basically saying that if you choose the person and choose to stay with that person, then you got to accept the terms. If you don't want to accept the terms, then you're saying to leave. Yeah, you're happy
That's
with
true.
the wrong person. Okay, I agree with
Or
you.
try to
Well, there's no
there's a compromise.
There's
The
a condom.
compromise would have been, okay, you don't like it inside, you fine. So we're gonna have a towel or whatever nearby, and you're gonna take it on that. 'Cause I'm not pulling out, or I'm not buying a condom if we buy 15
Red
years
towel
plus.
for times of the month. I got a
Word.
question. I walked away. I had a question I want to ask. What is Shaw said? Not busted on the stomach.
All right, so hold on. We got some interesting people in the. We got Shar said, not busting it on my stomach. Why not? So Lucian, you saying bust it on your ass? That's what you saying? Wholesome my ass?
That's what it looked like.
That's
to
what it
me.
looked like. All right, well, all righty then.
Hey, I got a question for the
that's
three. I got a question for the three of y'all. What is the time limit when you can say we're not using a condom anymore?
I think it just depends on your comfort level with them. I
Yeah.
mean, I would say at least 3 months.
So, if you're gonna say that, then tell them like what helps with the comfort level. Like, how do you get to that point?
Time. It depends on how much
Time?
time. Yeah, time and energy. Like
So if everything's basic for like 3 months, you well,
no, I mean,
months in.
it depends. Like if we rocking every day, if things are going on a consistent basis, consistency. So if you out of a week, you talking 3 or 4 times, you're seeing them two times a week, talking like almost every day. But if it's somebody that you only talk once a week or once a month, obviously 3 months not gonna be long enough.
I don't know. 3 months.
Mm-hmm. So with that being said, everyone has their own time frame. So I think it's just a matter of how your comfort level is with them. What about yourself, B? That's a good question. We can ask.
Oh yeah,
She's talking
Address
shit
that,
right now, so just ignore her.
address that, Lucian.
Okay. So Lucian said, listen, unless we've been in a relationship, not happening. So she's saying that she has to be in a serious relationship in order for you to bust a nut or go wrong. That's what she's saying. I think most women have a different time frame than guys. So, but then again, if you think about it, a guy's consideration of a relationship is different because a woman.
2 years.
No.
That's a long time to go to
Just
get that back.
Just ignore her right now. She's talking out of
No, you mean that's
2 years
rude
is
as hell.
too long.
That is rude as hell. What do you mean
Too
ignore?
long. Too long.
Okay, so I'm playing around. So at the end of the day, a woman will say we've been together for X amount of time. A guy will say we've been together X amount of time. The day that we say we've started dating is different than when a woman says we started dating. It's always months off. Am I wrong?
I mean, I think you're right on that. I can't put a number on it, but if we get to that point, even if we're not official, but we say we're exclusive, at least that. I need to know. I need to know that hey,
You trust
you
me?
ain't smashing out here doing whatever.
I
And
got
I'm not
you.
just saying. I can at least deal with that.
Okay.
Somebody that you weren't dating like that. It wasn't like that.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, I have. I'm saying, what
Well,
I'm
you're
saying, the
committed.
exclusive
You're
part of it.
you're committed.
Like, I mean,
Exclusively.
I've dated some that are, they claim they're straight up or whatever. So if you got the ability to tell me, hey, that's the only guy I'm dealing with or whatever, then it's cool. I
Okay.
know not to run up in it raw.
So Lisi G
You said you know
said,
to run up in a row?
No, not to.
Oh, okay.
Lisi G said, I don't think there's a time limit. If we have that vibe and that level of trust with each other, then like it's all good. So I'm saying, so let me ask you something. Let me ask you a real question. What's everybody here? What's the shortest amount of time you went where you've either let a dude blast off inside of you, or you blasted off inside them? And let's keep. If you don't want to keep it a buck, just let us know. Hey, I prefer not to answer that. We'll move on.
It was 3 months. That's why I said 3 months.
So 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
right.
That's why I said. B? Okay, with no judge zone, Okay.
That's
Okay.
the face that you made. I thought you were gonna be like, Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I had this one time
What you say, brother?
in Bangkok.
I say maybe a month if that. I ain't gonna front. There's one girl in particular that
It was as good.
kind of just took it there, man. I ain't gonna front. The timing
Was
was
the
just
vibe and everything. Was
yeah. I mean, we spoke before. It wasn't like no one night stand. You know,
Yeah.
what I'm saying nothing crazy, but it was one of those moments where it's like it's right now or might not happen again, kind of thing.
I
So
got you.
I take advantage.
Let me ask you a different. So, all right, we're talking about going in raw. Now, you know, some women they like to rub their clitoris on your, you know, your dick, and so instead of it actually going inside, they're just, you know, rubbing. You know, they slide it on it. Is there a difference as far as doing that?
What do you mean?
Oh, so he means dry. So if you
Dry
hump it,
hump.
Feel like
yeah,
you feel like you
yeah.
didn't go in.
It's not penetration. Is that the same thing? You gotta wait.
DJ
You gotta-
Geronimo look like what the fuck?
You never had a girl do that to you?
that's nothing though. That ain't
No,
going
but
No.
I understand. But that's still bodily fluid.
If you're doing, I'm telling you right now, if you try me and you're doing it wrong, I'm putting it in. I'm gonna let you have your fun. I'm gonna put it in.
Oh gosh.
Well, I think on the educational side,
Yeah.
I think we need to let people know that regardless of what it is you think you're doing, you can still catch.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you still get STDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I don't understand? People who perform oral sex and put on condoms.
Yeah, I agree with you on
Well,
that.
because you can
So DJ Geronimo just said
Exactly.
people
So
that
what's the point of using it? That's what he's saying.
Exactly.
people that
What's
eat,
the point of using it?
eat the box and suck dick and then use a condom right after.
Yeah.
That's irrelevant.
okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to subject.
Yeah, no, you good. No, it's
No,
okay.
that's a
It's
good
still on the same line.
No, but that's a great
It's true.
topic. Yeah.
Come on over. Like, I'll move. I just came over here to kind of,
So I also had another question on top of the same
Come on,
coworker.
brother.
This is the same exact person, okay? Now today she also said that while they're having sex, her mind will wander off.
Nah.
Right? I know. Hear me on this. Hear me on this, okay?
I'm gonna stop a second.
I'm watching what they were
Her mind will
Hey.
wander off.
Lucian said, "Bring your butt on the mics."
Hey, brother.
And so while in sex, okay, her mind will wander off like, oh my God, I forgot to put the dishes in the dishwasher or type of thing or whatever. Something small, whatever, right? My question to her was, okay, say being a man, excuse the ignorance, I'm gonna assume this isn't good. She's telling me, no, it is. I'm enjoying it. But my mind will wander. I said that I find that one hard to believe. So be real and tell me the truth. She claims her mind just wanders. So I'm asking everybody, does that happen if the sex is good? It's only happened to me if the sex was whack. But everybody ain't the same. So
It
please
doesn't
speak
happen
on
to
it.
me, period. I'm too focused. Fuck
Okay.
that.
Straight up. You're still in the process. Stop.
Put the clothes in the
Stop.
dryer. You
No,
forgot to turn the
stop.
iron off.
Here's the thing with the hair I'm pulling your card. You're not gonna know it's a quickie until he busts, until he's done. How you know? How you know? How do you know?
The more important question is, what the fuck is she? Is her mind wondering on?
Thank you.
What is it?
She's telling me
Is
all
she
kind of
thinking
shit.
about somebody else? Is she
No,
thinking about
she said that it could be something as far as like, oh, I didn't put the dishwasher, I didn't hit the button, I didn't hit the start button. Oh, I didn't do the laundry yet. That is during sex. So you do that, and you telling me? Well, you protecting it. Okay. Lizzie G, I respect that. Thank you very much. Who?
Can I just throw
There's
something
a
out
lot
there?
going on.
Who?
under pressure? You ain't fucking daydreaming. I don't care.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
You ain't fucking take that.
I'm not.
That's all I wanted you to say. That's all I wanted you to say.
So let me just ask the question. So you gotta tell me you're getting fucked right, and you're thinking about something else.
But she's not.
All right, well
It
then we agree.
It cannot be. It cannot be
She-
because if you see somebody
It's gonna make a
under
noise.
pressure,
Listen, everybody's gonna make a noise.
if you see somebody under pressure, bro, they can't even focus as to say what you want them to say, much less to think about something else. So forget about it. Is partner not doing something right?
Luke, should I say the same thing about the dishes too? Because like I said, to me, it don't make no sense. I don't understand how you say you could be enjoying something. You're saying that it's good and or even great, yet you're thinking about dishes, laundry, or something else. So that's all I wanted to know. Thank you for keeping it honest.
Yeah, but then you should have found out from her, right? Because talking to her, I mean, if she being that candid with you, she should be able to tell you, homeboy, not just ain't doing, we're not compatible there. If you bringing that up in a conversation, it's no reason to be embarrassed.
She claimed this happened before. Nah, she's not on them. She's really,
I'm be honest with you. She's basically saying that out of fucking experience. So I'm gonna listen.
No,
Huh.
I'm saying like, yes, I guess. So
Mm.
this-
And
because
I done met him before.
Most
I
definitely.
told her I'm gonna give her man a hug. I feel for him because you still buying condoms to smash your wife. This nigga, he does the cooking in the house.
he's gonna be talked about on the bitch nigga episode.
That's a lot of information she's telling.
He
Yeah,
does
I'm
the
gonna say
cooking,
the fact
buys
that
the
you-
groceries.
Yo,
Your man gotta get love with a glove.
You can't put him in the business.
The fact that you notice
He's working with what he got. That's all he
Says a
can
lot.
do.
That's
Huh? The
Let
fact
me-
that what?
the fact that she has told him all this says a lot. She is telling him way too much information
Yeah, a
about their
lot.
personal life.
a lot.
Well,
She get her back bent out somewhere else at some
hope
point in
that- I hope
life.
she's not
and
watching
she
this
liked
show.
the-
That's what I
Yo,
hope.
listen, she like that's true. No, we're not listening to you because you're over there. We're not in that phone. Here's the thing. Emotionally, she loves him. Physically,
It's not there.
she can get a better
There's
fuck
something
somewhere else.
that you lack.
So, question to you, right? You said that she was 19.
And men are
Right?
being-
Yeah.
How old was he? Because if you think about it, right, which also
I'm gonna say maybe 20, no more than 21.
21, 19. That's close. Yeah. Because men and women aren't on the
I
same
mean,
level.
it's not her only partner. She said she's done it before, so he's not her only
We're
partner.
over with it a lot quicker before the ladies are.
Yeah, I don't. Oh,
Yo,
fine.
She's
yo,
in her 30s.
Lisi G said, "If my mind wanders, you ain't it."
Yeah.
So the reason
And that's how I feel.
So the reason why I just wanted to tune in real quick is that everybody changes in a relationship every 3 to 5 years. So the fact that they've been together since the age of 19, she's probably went through that cycle where she's probably over it. She might love him or because he's the father or the husband, but if you're with the right person, they're gonna make you want to do stuff. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I disagree with you. I agree with you to an extent, but here's the thing about getting in serious relationships at a very early age, right? One, you don't know yourself, much less to know what you want in somebody else, right? So, especially when it comes to sex. So, people grow sexually as well as mentally, physically, whatever. And that person that you're with may not grow with you in that department on that level. So what happens when the two of you now aren't compatible anymore?
Yeah.
Right? And now people get married, and people get married with the stipulation that there's no such thing as divorce. So obviously there's some sort of compromise, right? So if that's a possibility where she may have to compromise some way, somehow. But at the end of the day, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And would you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody that doesn't work for you?
She's the kind of person she
Then the
is.
decision is made for her, right?
He's that kind of person. But you have to understand something too. In her mind, this is already normal to her.
Yeah.
She's already there.
So let me say this, right? One of the things, there's a stigma, like women throughout throughout time have endured and went through a lot of things they probably should not have because they thought it was okay. They thought it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, does anybody agree or disagree?
I agree.
So I wonder if she just feel like this is the right thing to do. I'm just supposed to love my man, be with my man. This is what I'm gonna do, and they run with it.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that men have not tolerated that nonsense at any point. A man will have a good woman at home, but she's not the best in bed. He'll go find her.
Yeah.
So I just wonder if maybe that's a factor. If and they said, "B, put the mic close to your mouth." I'm guessing it was you only be a bird. 1 2 1 2.
There's a long delay.
No, they
So I mean, if they feel like that, I mean, I feel like a person can tell what they want in a relationship as far as sex communication. But I'm a true believer in doing counseling, whether it's spiritual counseling or professional counseling. Like you have to get that because some people will feel like, I don't know, you can do it, whatever. But I mean, I feel like certain people, if you don't have good communication between your significant other, get an outside neutral person or spiritual person to help at least advise you. That's just my thoughts. What are you guys' thoughts? What are your thoughts, B?
That's it. Better.
Hmm. Yeah, she's not honest. Yeah. I agree. Okay. So with that being said,
Can you hear me? If you guys can hear Shar, yes, that is true. He's smashing his wife with a condom. They can't hear me at all?
yes, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but they're saying in silence right now. They're saying they can't hear her.
There is a delay.
Oh, there's a delay. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So with that being said, I mean, so Shar, she made some valid points. She said that if she's making him wear a condom, then she's probably fucking another man.
Nope.
You think she's honest? Okay. Okay.
But if she don't want her own bust inside,
Who else gonna do? Yeah. Well, I mean, there's always that one off. There's always a special person out there. So you think she lacks emotional, or is it because she's not confident as far as an individual? Like, does she lack? Is she non-sociable? Like, you know her better than us. Is she weird?
Yes, fake one, the fake Jamaican. Yep, that's her.
Do you think that she would get into a situation with someone else and let them hit raw?
No, he said no.
So no matter what, it's
Yeah, it's just her as an
For
individual.
her, she's all that matters. She would never, like, if he was to pass away, she don't know how she would live because she just can't live without him, kind of thing, and whatever.
So just so you know, I don't know who you are, miss, but my name's Taj LaRock, and I find you to be inadequate for my situation. Don't ever bark up my tree. It will not work. Okay? Thank you. You really need to probably find the right person for you, because no, she does not. The bullshit that you're doing does not work. If you have to talk about it to someone else, that means there's a complaint or a conversation happening somewhere else, and you're not comfortable, because there's no reason that this man should be a man outside of your relationship should have this much information, enough to carry on
I agree.
a 30-minute conversation
agree.
on a podcast.
I agree. So Shar said some funny stuff. She said, "Hell no, I was with my ex for 17 years, and ever since he was 18, so it was a year difference in age. But she also said the sex got better every year. But once again, that goes with communication. So you sound like an individual who would be communicating whether the do's and don'ts or what works, or at least making sure that things got better, because some people just can't communicate."
No, actually, here's so no. Wait. Here's the kicker. She used to host and do those secret parties and stuff like that. There you go, those things. And so she would use the products and use things and do all kinds of other stuff. So she's not necessarily 100% prude either.
You know, we're having all this conversation, but does anybody know if the guy's okay with it?
No.
We only got one side of the story.
She said
I'll be upset.
Oh, go ahead.
So she went home and talked to him about it yesterday, whatever. She told him that
You talk to him.
that she told us or whatever at work, right? And he wasn't mad, but he was like, yeah, you know, he's making a joke about it. Life's kind of rough, kind of thing, or whatever, because he's got to buy condoms. Like, his preference is to not buy. This is his wife. So if he had the option, no, he doesn't want to buy. He's gonna do it because, as you guys say, he respects his wife's wishes, and I completely understand that. But again, it's like you are married. There has to be a little bit of a give and take, in my opinion.
Is she pretty?
I don't find her attractive, but not because of the physical. No, you gotta understand something. No,
I'm not judging.
she's a black girl who is like not into her culture.
Okay,
so I don't find
I get what you're saying.
You know, I don't find her attractive on that.
She's corporate.
Here's what I think about that. I think that if the man himself values the relationship that he has with his wife, he'll just do it.
I agree.
And that's it. That's what she wants. That's what it is.
I mean, valid point. Case closed. I mean, if he wants to be with her, that's what he has to agree to. And if he can't agree with it, then, you know, Nadia, what's going on, sweetie? She said communication is key, is always key. I agree with you. Too many people don't have good communication skills, and I think that's why people lack the ability to stay in relationships, because, you know,
Well, they communicated. That's why he buys the condoms.
I personally think if she was getting fucked right, she wouldn't have that problem. That is my personal opinion. If she was getting fucked right,
Same thing.
if you was bending out her skull, that fuck she wouldn't. Yeah, that wouldn't be. Yo, you understand that she doesn't want him to come inside. That's one level. I get that. You know what I'm saying? I could be
thinking about other things while
yeah,
you're
but
in the middle
thinking
of it.
about and that's here's the thing about that. It's a very common occurrence within a lot of women. A lot of women do, and it's not because of any sexuality. It's just because they have such a their responsibility is so much that they do that. I'm saying that when you are getting fucked right, fuck responsibility. They're women. Me and that Earthen would never work. She's crazy. Facts. No, but I'm just saying, like, if she was really getting fucked, like I'm talking about, like, the fuck right, the shit that make you call in sick, not go to work, leave work early, like you do dumb shit for good sex.
take lunch breaks, go to work late, leave work early, that type of sex.
I mean,
Spice it up.
Yeah.
but it's not even about spicing up. Like, you don't have to spice it up when the shit already got seasoned. Like, when the shit's good.
Salt.
Yeah, no salt. They black pepper and salt.
Michael said toes curling.
That's the homie toe curling shit.
I just get to, she's grown accustomed to it. So to her, this is normal. This is now
Yeah.
life. This is what it is, and
Yeah.
nothing's wrong with it because we've been doing it for so long.
That's a routine.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
So that and I was about to ask this. So Lisa G said she has probably never known pleasure from another, like full free pleasure. Some women don't know that kind of pleasure, and I agree.
That's true.
Do you think that she's never like she? Remember, this is from 19.
Yeah. You think she needs
I
to
can
hold
tell you
back?
this. I can ask the men on this panel right now. I can ask DJ Geronimo. Can you say that the your fuck the same now as it was at 19? Right. So that she dealt with that. He's comfortable with what she accepted.
Yeah, I mean, pretty
They
loose.
were not. He was. If she was 19, what's the age difference?
One,
No more than 2 years. I
So
think.
19, he was 20. This nigga don't know how to fuck. If he had left this woman around somebody, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Left them around me, I'd have fucked their whole relationship up.
Does it matter if I tell her husband's white?
That's it. Next topic. Next topic.
I forgot to tell you.
All right, you fucked up.
Hold on. So let me ask you a question. Hold on. Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Why anywhere else? I'm going home.
I'm not.
What a cunt.
Let me ask you.
We up there like, yo, this brother's serious.
That is, that's not fair. You're not about to-
I'm not. That's hilarious.
Could you go for?
Nah, I wouldn't trust her.
As a man?
I wouldn't be able to trust her.
Everybody.
I wouldn't trust her.
Could I go from being the number 2 to being the number 1?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't want to.
You want one?
Nah.
But you met a bad.
You normally lose number 2.
So check it out though. By the time you meet her, you're the side piece, but like things are not really good in their relationship. She's made it clear that this dude wasn't the one.
That's a rebound.
No, not necessarily. I disagree.
Okay.
Hold on, let me explain it to you then.
Okay.
So you're with a person.
Yeah.
They're in a relationship.
Uh-huh.
I want you.
No, I understand.
The person's in a relationship. Trying to start working
Yeah.
out of the.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh.
There's a main.
Uh-huh.
And
I get what you're saying.
are you saying you can
I would.
So in my experience of how I handle it, I gotta get the mic. So in my experience, I mean, I was in a situation where I met a girl where she was getting out of a relationship. And I told her, I was like, listen, you need to focus on yourself and get yourself to a point because there's a healing process. So with that being said, I was doing me while she was healing. And then once she felt like she was healed, then she came back and then, took it from there. But that's how I handled it.
I'm not gonna go from number 2 to number 1. If you're talking about getting together, we're talking about getting to the mountaintop, to the highest level possible. So if I was the side nigga, if I'm the side nigga, we're not. I don't believe I can go anywhere with you. So no, I wouldn't even want to try. Not at all. I wouldn't even try.
Inward wisdom, come on. All right. Acknowledge it. Nah, man. Here's it. If you're dealing with it, right? Like the interest is there, but the physical part has never been there, right? So you get the mind, you just haven't gotten the body yet. Okay. And it's probably because she's with one person and she's only going to be physical with one person at a time. Then yes, you can move up from number 2 to number 1. But if she's physical with both of you at the same time, it doesn't make sense for you to go to number 1 because somebody else is going to be number 2 again. I agree with you.
You say you like it or not.
So you
Most of these motherfuckers is already coming. Not all. I'm saying, I'm like,
Mhm.
and you're moving. I find the side piece,
Yeah.
honestly, I- she was not situation with this. Dude, attention.
A lot of people consider side pieces actually the sexual portion. So you're saying that it's more than just a sexual portion. No, I'm saying
I'm
there's
not,
yeah.
I'm not knocking.
Yeah.
I'm saying to them, you go and you put on the mac and cheese. Is it a side dish or is it the main?
Depends which one you eat first.
No,
I get what you're saying, bro.
Thing on the,
I get what you're saying.
if you put
On an entree.
if you go to a restaurant, right, and you order, when you order, it's sides.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I mean, at the end of the day, you know,
If a woman's emotional caught up in over there,
Mhm.
side piece.
I guess the word is we're saying committed.
No, I'm saying
Okay. So what happens if you become the main and then she has another side guy?
depends on whether I know or not. If I'm the man, you're the side guy. He's not a man. I'm not trying to.
But you see what I'm saying, though, right?
No, I get it.
Yeah.
But that's how.
Yeah.
A main side piece.
Well, the differences between a man and a woman is that a woman will cheat because of a lack of
Well,
emotion.
watch me.
She gave you the devil eyes. But men cheat different than women. Women will cheat, not all, but some, but they'll cheat because of lack of emotion.
Yo, a woman has a side not cheat.
Elaborate.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, I'm
A
confused.
woman can
Oh, has her potential just in case.
and still
Yeah.
on the side
Okay.
she talking.
Yeah. You're that go-to if I'm ready.
We asked this question last week.
He's scheming. Yeah. He's waiting. He's waiting for the mess up. Yeah. Yes. I agree. Yes.
Have a society. That I'm a woman. So come over here. Come over.
Hold on. All right, DJ Geronimo got something to say, so it's getting interesting right now.
Before he comes, I want to say, Shar, I love you. You are hilarious. Thank you for your input. Love it.
Star of the night.
Definitely.
So obviously, this question is going to lead. This topic's going to lead to this question: can a female have male friends that doesn't want to sleep with them? Oh no! We did talk about it, right? Oh, sorry. But I'm just saying, like, I guess it brings up the point because now we're not talking like a random chick or like a random friend, a random female friend or whatever. We're talking about a chick that has a boyfriend, husband, whatever, right? And especially if that guy, a new guy,
Okay,
shows up
out of the blue.
and is a friend. Bro, that guy is trying to fuck a woman at some point in time. If she slip up, he will slide, right?
The true statement.
Now the thing is that sometimes the thought crosses the guy's head, but he knows whether it's going to happen or not based on how that woman responds, right?
Kind of like you're fishing.
At the moment, very well said. Very, very well said.
Technically, no, she.
Well, no, because here's what, she's naive to the point.
I agree.
Or they choose to be naive to the point. Because the only way she's going to know is if she presents the opportunity to that person. She probably won't. So it's a futile argument.
So I agree with you on that, because a lot of times people can be
Come down.
Oh, sorry. A lot of times people can be oblivious to certain things,
Right.
And you could just be a free spirited person and not know that the energy that you give out is attracting others, not intentionally doing it, but because you're so free spirit, you're not thinking like, oh, this is the person that I'm looking to try to cheat with or possibly have a future with. You're just enjoying life, and people can be attracted to that. And it's not saying that you're doing anything wrong, but people could take advantage of it when the time is right.
You want to say something?
What about like?
See, I do think that's different because the nature of women and men are different.
I'll tell you why. Because most women will have a male because they can communicate different than women. Oh, sorry. So females and males communicate different. A man will not sugarcoat something. So, and we have less drama. That's one of the key things that women always say.
Let me say something. All right, go ahead.
Let me tell y'all why. Because a woman can have a male friend she's not trying to fuck. A woman can have a gay male friend. He will change clothes in front of her, everything. She's not trying to do nothing. A man, it is very rare for a man to have a female friend who looks good. He ain't trying to blaze out at some point. He ain't looking at her like that.
Or has
Facts.
What I think it is that the female is maternal. The female is a nurturer. Hold on. By nature, that's the nature of a woman. Now, society can change that, but naturally, women are nurturers, and whoever they're in a relationship with, that is who they nurture, besides their child, right? Men are hunters. It's just like chickens. You go out there, you find chicks, and you just fuck. Breed them, you fuck and breed, right? That's the nature, is to populate, to reproduce. Emotional attachment for men is a lot harder than it is for women because of that maternal instinct women have. And I think that that's the difference between men and women.
Run it back one more time. Sorry. I won't say that I won't be for it, but I will say I have my eye open because that's a sense of security. That's a fallback option because that person, here's the thing, a lot of women, not all, but most, I'll say a lot of women don't like to necessarily add a new number to their book. Okay. So if something goes wrong or whatever, we stop. You might not want a new, you don't want to add a new guy to your body count. You're going to go back to who knows you, who knew you before, and whatever the case may be. So my eyes will definitely be open on that one.
Well, I think that depends on the relationship with me. All right? Well, my man over here wants to get on the mic. Apparently, he has something he wants to say. So, sir, come on up. Come to the mic. Yeah, come over here. Tell us who you are. Huh? Male and female, the relationships that we have as far as women being how about right? Not only nurturers, but what we was talking about before that, where topic. One second. I don't know what the topic was. Because the topic has changed so much. It moves so much, right?
So what I want to ask you is, I want to ask you something. Yeah, well, what would you like to speak on?
Right. What did you want to speak?
Come on, talk to
Okay.
come on, talk.
This is Shaka Zulu
Yes,
All right.
from Africa.
Okay.
Um,
Mm-hmm. All right.
topic about
Hmm.
topic
Right. Right.
condom.
Mm-hmm. So she wants him to wear a condom during sex, and when he ejaculates, it has to be in the condom and not in her, right? And we're trying to figure out if he's okay with that, and one, why would he be okay with it? Two, why is she not okay with it? And how do the two of them work it out in a compromise?
But also married.
And they're also married
Um,
since 19. I know it's a tough situation, you know what I'm saying? But what's your point of view on that? Right. 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 Hmm. Hmm. And run. That's a different time.
Joy.
Hmm. Right. So you ain't pulling out none of that shit.
Shaka.
Come. Okay.
I do. That is the greatest word can do.
Right. You have to get closer to the mic. Right. Right. Which makes sense. It makes sense. Massage with it. Yeah. Okay. Right. So here's the thing. You don't want it above the neck. It has to be from the neck down.
No. It's the greatest massage. What is that?
Ladies, you hearing this? Pay attention, please. I can tell them again.
It's the greatest thing for your face. No one know that make.
Right.
It's the
Mhm. Makeup tips and everything on this show. Right.
You know what? That is nice.
Right. So now you have a woman. You have a woman, and she ain't trying to hear all that shit you just talking. She don't want you putting nothing on her face, right? And you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. She says, no, you're not doing it. What do you do?
I live in
All right.
that she live.
Okay. Okay. Right. So right. So this couple, they're bound by marriage, right? 19 years. So, where's Lincoln? Lincoln, question. This couple here, they bound by marriage, right?
Yes.
When did this whole condom thing come into play?
Sometime after the third child. The third child is, I want to tell you, 6 years old.
So she traumatized from having kids then.
But she can't have no kids.
She
She can't have no more.
she can't have any more kids.
Right. She simply don't like the feeling when he busts inside of her and it start leaking out and so forth. That's all this shit she don't like.
So how you feel about that, Chaka?
And the husband don't like the condom, but he's using it, but he ain't like the condom.
That is a fake thing. It's very fake.
Okay, sir.
It's very fake.
Yeah,
You cannot
it's fake,
say that it's fake.
but she don't like the feeling.
Because she can't have no more children.
Right.
So why are you using condom?
Because she don't like the feeling.
That is fake. That is real fake. She not real. Somebody not real. Yeah. That is fake.
Right. Well, I mean,
There no sense in that.
So okay,
Because
right.
if she can't have no more children, you're busting you're not right through. You can't stop busting out. You're free. That is the energy.
Right.
What you doing with that piece of plastic on you?
Well, I mean, people use it, like I said,
She can't have no more children.
Right. But she don't want you to come inside of her.
She
don't want
prostituting?
that.
She's a prostitute?
She's not a prostitute. She's a wife.
Right.
She's a wife. And she don't want that. So you have to respect her wishes as your wife. Right or wrong?
I gone.
All right. Well,
Really gone.
the way that you think, a lot of men think the same way, but there are men that will accept the fact that that's not what you want and respect your wishes because they love you they love her that much that they'll sacrifice a simple pleasure for themselves to continue the relationship with that woman.
If I'm going and put in a detective and something she doing.
You think?
Yeah.
Hey.
Something she doing that she don't want me to get sick or something.
Huh.
Yeah. Go on, I put a detective to watch you.
Okay. Well, it's that. Hey, A1.
Right. So, with that being said, we were talking earlier. So, how would you feel if you walked into your bed? You came home from work, right? Long day. You're looking forward to spending time with your woman. Next thing you know, you come home and she's in the bed with another woman.
With another woman.
Yeah, man. How you feel about that?
Well, I pray to God not to see me. And if they see me, I think I'm getting into prayers with them.
What does that mean?
To pray with them. I'll get in a circle to pray with them if they see me. But if they, I'll pray to God for them not to see me.
Okay, and what happens if they don't see you?
So I could just step back out, sneak back out, very, very, very easy.
And stay out.
Yeah, and go on my way. But if they see me, I have to come together with them and pray.
Right, and one of them is your woman, right?
No, that is not my woman again. When I see it, she's not my woman.
Right.
I'm done conscious of that. That is why I'm going together with them and pray.
Okay.
And then leave.
So you're gonna stop them in the middle of what they're doing?
Yeah, and pray with them.
And pray with them.
Yeah.
And what?
So it's not real.
Hold on, I want to know.
I
want to know what the prayer is about now. What you praying for?
The healing.
The healing.
Yeah, that's it.
Because they need to take man. Yeah. Right. All right. That's what I was getting. I figured that's what you was getting at.
So they need healing. You have to pray with them. It's not real.
Okay. Just like the condom.
It's
not real.
No, it's not real.
Okay.
God make that. You can't blame God for these things. Now people want to blame God. But you can't blame God and say God make two women go together, two men go together. It's not real. They're making things for people, human beings to be like that. They're making things that food, they're feeding people to be like that. It's not real. They need prayers. All gay people should sue
All governments. Yes, they're doing that to them. How children ending up like that? You see little gay children. How is that? That is not right. It's not real. Otherwise, I and you will never hear. We will never hear. Nobody will never hear. God, you made that.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Right.
It's praise the needs of healing people need.
So every woman you ever deal with has been your main woman, not been like a side thing. Because you say you never use condom.
Yeah.
And in the world we live in now, them things they're unsafe, right? So you're telling me that all them things is woman you love, you trust, that is your main woman.
No, well, when
You
we
don't have to worry
no,
about
well,
that.
when we come in up as
I'm not, you know, you feel different from it. And back in the day, I said, clap and then still track. So now I ask you was doing a lot of the people out there I never use condom. I'm telling you right now, that is just the people in our generation. Like they don't understand that. This is a problem, right? We use education. So I ask you, you with your main woman, like you trust and you have love and you understand it, and you don't use condom until you see that people don't want to know, like, what make you feel so comfortable to do them things? What made them woman, or what was your relationship with them where you feel like I didn't have to use condom, or I didn't have to use protection, or I could have bought them?
in my time in coming up. I think
Coming up and now, either way.
well now it's so more spiritual and personal. You understand what I'm telling you?
Mm.
That well, I was never a trick, you know. I was never a trick, you know, and always fight for women rights all the time, you know. I was always a man fighting for women rights all the time. They always, when we sit down and talk about women, we talk the best way, reason the best way. You understand what I'm telling you? And was never a trick, you know. You understand? But in my time in coming up, it was so free to have sex that we didn't even have no time to study about condom and sickness and bless and give thanks to the Lord that I wasn't sick and get sick and you understand? About 13.
13 kids.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right.
I wanted 1,000. I used to say I want 1,000. Love children. Yeah. I used to say I want 1,000. Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, I used to say I want 1,000. In the spirit sometime because I hear and some so and some so and no? So in the spirit. Spirit not no, well, they're bound to feel the same way, but the way you bring up your children as Rastafari children. You understand what I'm telling you? And come like you bring them up in a monastery, and when they reach certain age, they want to go. Wherever wickedness going on, and they want to experience everything. So like it has happened with children. You bring them up, they must. Them people, they're singing it since we small, they have to feel it to know it, you know what I mean? And like everybody just want to feel it to know it. Like when you bring children now, that's what's happened. They want to, you prevented them from they want to see different. Because the way I bring up children too, I know it's not my children, you know. You understand? We children are the father. So I always let them children know, you know, when we gather to pray, we just pray to the Father. We just pray to life and creation. We just pray to the Father. When we gather as children and we are saying is Father, how much Father does it go out? One Father. So it's so we come up, you know.
Sure, you shocked. We've been doing this podcast for a while. This is episode 38. we always had a lot of different view, but we never had the view from, real elder, like real Rasta and thing. Unfortunately, we reach a certain time we have to wrap it up, right?
Give thanks.
But no, I give thanks. I give thanks, my brother Geronimo. We all give thanks because you bring a different element to it, like a different angle. You know what I mean? Because when you have certain things, like everybody see, like we in the same age group and the same vibe.
Generation, different
So when we get
train
a
of thought.
different thing. Please come back again.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Give thanks. Rastafari, bless the love, man. Yeah. Yeah, give thanks. Yeah. Give thanks. Bless the love. Yeah, man. Bless the love.
I'm very
Yeah, I listen to your
surprised.
vibes too. I listen to your vibes on
I'm
the mic too.
surprised that you even
Give
came
thanks.
over. I give thanks. I am fully surprised.
It's something we
I
have
saw
to
y'all
do.
listening, but I did. Well, from the time she walked in the door, I wave her, and I'm very surprised that you came and shine your light. And
It's
I
something
think,
we have to do.
yeah, and I think one of the problems is one-sided. When I say one-sided, it's like you have, even if like there's different levels of generation. I'm 46, different levels to it, but the other side is if you shine your light,
Give thanks.
blaze a fire, then
Much thanks.
we gonna wrap it up.
Bless the
When
thanks.
somebody find the waistline, turn on, we'll wrap it up.
Bless the thanks.
Yes.
And bless the love, Rastafari.
Bless the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So I don't have my headphones on, but let me show you, all right? With all the technical difficulties, everything else going on, I want to tell you all I appreciate y'all listening. DJ Geronimo was not able to do what he does, and he's a big fucking part of what we do. Yes, Measured. He's a big part. We didn't get that tonight, but y'all still stuck with us. I can see who's over here on the YouTube, but Facebook side and everything we don't know. So thank you everybody for sticking with us. Thank you for giving us the feedback. Thank you for letting us know what's right, what's wrong. Sir?
Just to add on what my brother said earlier, we can't do this without you guys. Tonight was definitely challenging, but you guys stuck with us. If you do like what you see, please click the like button, share it to family members, friends, subscribe. We'll definitely be back full effect next week. So all these kinks and issues will be corrected. Once again, we just say we love you guys and blessings.
I mean, along the same lines, man, we appreciate all our listeners. I mean, y'all are the reason why we actually do this. You give us an outlet, bring up topics, and discuss them amongst ourselves and with you. And Like, this is really a new beginning for us, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get a lot better. So hang in tight, and we're gonna bring it to you.
I end the show every week the same way, and while it may seem like a joke, it expresses exactly what we're doing here. So I'm going to end it that way. Can you do me a favor? You got to put on some music for us. The show end. We gotta give them a little thing. Even if I'll cut it off eventually, like before they do it. But
tune in. Our fucking DJ is about to put some work in.
Just real quick, we gotta take a chance. But let me tell y'all, right, that when I say this every week, I always say anybody can piss on the floor. If you want to impress me, you gotta shit on the ceiling. Right now, I guess we're trying to shit on the ceiling. We're working on it, and we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Shah, ECG. Sorry.
Lucian 7.5.
Yes, Lucian.
Since 85.
Really? Lucian since 85. Yo, Michael Blozer.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. At one point, my brother Michael, Michael Blozer, DA Bad Boy, Neil, Dr. Love Jones, Nadia, Jazz Queen. I genuinely appreciate y'all rocking with us. We're just trying to figure everything out. Once we get it right, we're gonna sort of different heights. And I wanna be able to get everybody to call in to do everything.
Yeah.
But again, I really appreciate y'all rocking with us. Anything else?
Yeah, so the music that our DJ is gonna be playing, we do not have the copyrights for this music. So just want to put that out there.
We're not making money, we don't own the rights, we just enjoy it and we love what he does.
Yes.
But yeah, anybody can piss on the floor. If you want to impress me, you gotta shit on the ceiling. Have a good fucking night. I love you all, I appreciate you.
She see me with the same time, my woman on with another man. Oh Lord, what a mix up. Like the people like gold. Say she see me with the same time, my woman on with another man. She like man we ride. She ride, we ride, we ride, we ride. Don't like, she like man we ride. We ride, we ride, we ride, man we ride. Don't like, oh. There we go. Roll and move, but it's turn around and move, but it's shake it round. I want to see you this is a hot girl summer. I want to see you tick tock. This is a hot girl summer. Move it up like a cartel song. Watch it, don't take long. Move it up, beat it straight on. 4, 3, 2, my girl just move, but it turn around and move, but it move, but it people move, but it turn around and where you come from, Santa Domingo? Position Billy Bangala. You know 6 feet, if you need a bike, head look Wasco. When stick and tell you and that door, take and spicy like a taco. When I do the land hook with tobacco, tell your man do. Watch like a man now. Bend over, let me see how we looking at. Send the big let me go send the extra. Open the bed, then would be better. If you want water, so send the center. In your ocean, I'm the sea monster. I your uncle, name is Winchester. You can say best, not best. When I do, I want to quit with power. Where you come from, Santa Domingo? Position big bang. You know 6 feet, don't see. You need a bike, head look Wasco. When stick you want that door, just see and see like a taco. When I do the land with tobacco, tell your man do. Like a roller coaster. Udah motiva muredata, anjaka ule emukata pesa ule ko agemutuka. Bendong emune elesa, pesa vibrate ko Motorola. Uka ule fast motiva kana, look everything like a truck tire now. That kind of wine must be the most wanted, so spectacular, be enchanted. Why not go down with your bumper cross spread? B plus, you can come out of jet. You will wind your waist, you full of talent. Seeing your bumper, I cannot stay silent. With your bumper, I have to comment. I treat you nice like a something. Funny thing like a roller coaster. Udah motiva muredata, anjaka ule emukata pesa ule ko agemutuka. Bendong emune elesa, pesa vibrate ko Motorola. Uka ule fast motiva kana, look everything like a truck tire now. Make it roll like tire on a bike. In the back, let me like Sprite. Reverse it, make it take off like a flight. Now rotate it from morning to night. We better go back, pull it all Yamaha, Corolla, Toyota, computer, cellular, and they all when we are talking, it up them, yo, them a wine and a box like shop, the sexy Africa, they well want they walk, and if is a time every girl want to walk. If we think a real girl love to friend like how can pull and slap the Rolex, slap the clothes, so spend out them wallet, with no regret when they come out to walk. I love you, man. They love this. In every section, I'm on the play and the man walking. Check the high heel out of the way. You cannot treat up the up there. Ladies say, yeah, nobody's getting you on there's no other place like this. Every island I love it. Can't leave you alone. No place I go. Welcome, people, to Island Life. Charlie, moving from side to side. I never seen a place like it. Oh, never seen a place like it. So now, so now, so now. There's no other life like me. Jamaica, you're the one like me. Can't leave you alone. No place like home. We belong together. I say we, yeah, yeah. If they have a storm, we can weather. And I know once or twice I got stray, mama. But you still never throw me away, mama. So tonight, it should be on your alone, mama. Cause just put on your shoulder, we get out the house and let we go, hit it down and just tonight we gonna get on better than everybody. Come out to fetch with me, darling. You just take care of everybody. God bless you, you girl, yeah. Pretty face and a perfect body. And I know once or twice I just stray, mama. But you still never throw me away, mama. So tonight, this should be on your alone, mama. Cause just put on your shoulder, we get out the house and let we do, we go hit the ground and just party, party. Come on, don't let us be gone. Keep in the body, I'm not weather. Taking that toll on me. Don't want nobody to get down, don't be one of the I don't know. Bring me water, bring me water, pull up the pressure. There's no kind of desire. One thing in the pleasure when I am here. Boy, I'm so big, I'm so big, up and down, I'm so big, I'm so big, up and down, I'm so big, up and down, I'm so big, up and down. It's wrong, I'm drinking the water. Wrong, I'm drinking is the water. It's strong when I'm drinking is the water. Wrong, I'm drinking is the water. I ain't coming here for no gold star. I ain't coming here to make style. I ain't coming here to post gold thing. I'm telling you, leave me alone with your gold. Anywhere I go, I'm not gonna be here now. I'm not gonna be here now. I drink till I drown. That's my shut down. I drink till I drown. Shut down. Woman, your wine is so sexy. Your wine is so sweet to me. I say your wine is so sweet. Your current flowing through me. I'm something your ways. I can't concentrate. I can't concentrate. It's not something your wine. I want to touch time. What's that tradition? It's like a day. Keep on doing the massive extra. What's that tradition? That is nice. Why? I'm sky. What's the thing that is nice? Why? They got the guy who brings me by. And I don't need to be close. They got my head like what's up, my soul? Mama, so that I know that you love me so much of them on Tuesday. My God, the girl them unruly. As I reach the bar and meet Susie, then she choose me to Rudy. She showed me something to control me. If I say what I see, they might sue me. One look at that chanting, once again to this done. It's the way they can them not do it and carry on. When they back up the place, when my can start to perform. Tell me and me and let me just get fast. When we jump on things, guys up on my love. Why do you know that we can find out how long I keep pressing? What's over that stop? I keep pressing. Oh, Lord, I am tempted to just when the legs are fast and they open the capacity. Oh, this party I have plenty. Oh, Lord, I say one thing. Oh, this party I have plenty. He's only stronger than vodka. Juicy on it's a new chapter. Everything roll like a chopper. All the men she back like lobster. 10 Italian have to play it. They look almost sexy to rotted. Pum pum. Shots expected. What the Havana sweating naked. Look at that chanty panty and the yo. It's the way the candles are doing for the real. When they pick up the place, when I can start to perform. We got some. You open the shell. We got some. You open the shell. Yo. This is the biggest collab. Hey. When we touch down, you open the shell. 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 When you see the money, all we do is yeah, we jump to the morning. We black and we clean. All the girls inside the man, make she bend and stick. Yeah, like we don't give a damn. We mad and we feeling angel, moving like we come from hell. We are not Jack Express, so they in Jack Express. Jack away, jump like they don't any get me. When we do the morning. Oh, like that, if she walk, the I need you. Baby, I know it's no time. Walk it up on me one time. No one, everybody pray that we. That's it. We touch down, you open the shell. We touch down, you open the shell. know we end up going low, until we end up going low, until we end up going. I don't miss things in the small. Party we party, so after party, when it comes to party, I know it's all. Party we party, everybody up on somebody. Why not party? Why not party? If you want to party, jump, party. If you why not party? Why not party?